Hi guys, it's Demeter, and I'm playing with a couple new purchases. I've already used them a couple times, but I thought I'd share my experience. I got some women's tubs, 25 wilderness snowshoes for Christmas. And I have some Neo's New England Overshoes trekkers, Overboots. And we had a beautiful snowy day here in my neighborhood. We don't usually get this much snow, so this is a real treat for us. It's probably not quite enough to go snowshoeing, but it's a good workout regardless. And I get to try out some of my gear before I head out into the woods, which is always good. I really like these overshoes, these overboots. I wanted something that would extend the use of my hiking shoes. I don't really care for boots too much. I do have some lighter weight Merrell Moab ventilators. I'm not a big fan of Gore-Tex boots. So I have those on underneath these overshoes and they just fit. It took a little bit of wrangling. It's a men's size 10 because I like my boots to be at least one size big, if not two, to accommodate the extra socks that I need in the wintertime. The overboots are awesome when I'm going in and out of work, so that if the weather's nasty, I don't have to switch shoes. I scared up some turkey vultures. There's probably some deer in there too. I went snowshoeing at a ski resort over the weekend where it was 0 degrees with the wind. And with the tennis shoes on underneath. And the combination of overboots with tennis shoes and the trekkers worked great in those temperatures. My only complaint was that my feet were really, really wet afterwards from the condensation. So I just ordered some light neoprene liner socks, and I'm going to try that out the next time I get a chance. I just got back from a 3-mile walk this morning in my Neos and some tennis shoes, and I feel really warm, and I didn't feel wet, but look at this when I took off my Neo. Do you see the glistening right there on the inside? That's condensation. Right there. Wet. One thing I would like to mention about the overshoes or the overboots and the use of neoprene socks is I didn't find that the neoprene really helped with the amount of moisture left in my boots after I got back, from hiking. So your mileage may vary. I think the neoprene socks do help to conserve heat. But as far as the actual condensation in the bottom of the boot and keeping my footwear dry, the neoprene socks did not help at all, at least with my tennis shoes. I did not use the neoprene socks with my Gore-Tex boots, my Merrell Moabs. I just didn't really have a chance to. I didn't need to wear that heavy of a boot, even when it was -10 with the wind chill. So as long as you're okay with, damp shoes when you get to camp, or if you're out for a day hike, these things are great. So this winter is starting to wind down a little bit, but I've had a chance to use my Neo's overshoes a few times. A couple times I've used them with my snowshoes. I have used them several times going in and out of work, and I have to say that I'm really in love with these shoes. The whole concept of not having to change shoes when I get at work, and just have this really light pair of overboots, and just extending the footwear that I already have, I think is a great idea. I can't wait to use them next winter, and I may actually invest in a pair of the insulated ones, but frankly I don't think I need to. On that last trip at Snowshoe, when Cindy and I were playing around and it was minus 10 degrees, and we did 3 miles and kind of meandering down the mountain to the base of the mountain, so it wasn't, I mean, it was a little bit of exertion, but it wasn't like I was really exerting myself like I would be if I was backpacking. So I don't know if the insulated boots would be overkill, or if they would be really awesome with some down booties at camp in the 0 to 10 degree range, because I had a little bit of a hard time keeping my toes warm when I went camping this winter. It wasn't terrible, but it was a little bit of a struggle. So anyway, that was my review of the overshoes, and I hope it helps somebody out there make up their mind if you guys are on the fence whether or not to buy these. I think they're great. I got the truckers for $70, and that was with an online coupon at one of the online outdoor retailers. But it was money well spent, and I would certainly have no problem paying that again for those boots. So take care, happy hiking. Cheers, Demeter.